Greetings, peace be unto you, Assalamu alaikum.
Okay, Bismillah.
My name is Abu Bakr James.
My name is Mahmouda.
My name is Amira Marius.
Hi, my name is Mohammed Chulungani.
My name is Halima Shode.
My name is Samaya.
Hi, my name is Tanya Manira Williams.
My name is Abdul Kareem Abdullah.
Hi, my name's Samia.
Aisha Asha Morgan.
My name is Dawood David Curry.
Assalamu alaikum, peaceful greetings. My name is Rabia.
My name is Habib Akande.
Hi, my name is Ismail Musoke.
My name is Neem Oscar.
Hi, I'm Fazia.
Assalamu alaikum, my name is Sakina.
My name is Ahmed Ikhlas.
I am happy to be here.
Definitely.
That's like asking basically, is Islam a part of Black history or a part of African history?
It should be.
Most definitely.
I'm not 100% about Black History Month, to be honest with you.
Going back to school, when I was taught about Black history, you know, it was about slavery or a man hanging from a tree, lynching and things of that nature, which wasn't very encouraging for anybody to learn their history from that particular narrative.
One thing that's notable is that we don't have enough visibility in regards to Black Muslims. So that's one of the ways for us to tackle it. And it's just, I also find it interesting because there are lots of Black Muslims who talk about their faith being essential to their identity, but somehow that's rarely recognised.
If we think about all of the events that had impact that are celebrated in Black History Month, whether it's slave revolts or rebellions or various events that have happened in Black history, I believe that all of them have taken place has come from a place of faith, whether that's Christian faith or the Islamic faith. And so I do believe that faith should play a part in the conversation.
People don't recognise Islam as a Black religion a lot of the times. That's only because they don't have that knowledge and that understanding, and they don't have any experience in Islam. So they see it as an adopted religion and not as an original religion.
Trying to separate the two is like erasing Black Muslims.
Whenever I'm looking at Black History Month and I see that Muslims aren't included in that, I feel like there's a part of my identity that's left out.
Looking at our history, you can think about the first university was in Timbuktu, which is Mali, and it was a Muslim university, which was before Oxford and Cambridge.
I think it depends entirely like what you're talking about,
Yeah.
like what period of history you're talking about, or even the individual you're talking about, because somebody like Malcolm X, for example, I don't think you can tell the story of Malcolm X without telling the story of the Nation of Islam and also, I guess, Islam.
These were Africans who were brilliant, who were amazing in knowledge. So this needs to be known.
It needs to be a pivotal part of Black history, not just a month.
And as their spirituality probably helped them to get to that point, whether it's like their activism, whether it's their like what they've created artistically or whatever it is, I don't think that can be divorced from the person, from the human being.
So for me as an individual, I had to really dig deep and find out, what does Islam have to do with Black people? Do we have a history?
If you're celebrating the history of a people, it's everything about those people. The food they eat, the culture, the religion, the attitude to life, the customs, rituals, all of that is part of it. And as we know as Muslims, you know, we have a lot of rituals and we have a lot of culture.
And it happens with a lot of characters, they seem to get whitewashed, so it'd be important for Black Muslims to know that there are people that just look just like you who were prevalent in Islam.
So I wouldn't ever erase that from the narrative.
Yeah. And that's the thing, I don't think necessarily erasing, but whether it should be a pivotal.
As in
I
like
think,
the focal point of the discussion.
As a society, we're portraying history and omitting the history of certain group of people who are of Black skin, brown skin, then to society, rather than apportion a month to say, we've forgotten to include these people, let's give them a month to highlight their history. Rather than do that, I think justice is served by saying, we've made a mistake, we've omitted these people's history, let's include these people's history. So it should just be a norm. So it should be a norm from a person. A child starts school at 5 or 4 or 3, all the way through. So it just becomes the norm. Yeah, history includes everybody.
But you can't ignore figures like, as my brother said, Malcolm X, Muhammad Ali, and even within the deen, people who've made strides to really push Islam. It wouldn't make sense to ignore them in Black History Month. So I feel that we need to push those narratives more.
But our heritage, that with intellectualism, is so deep and rich that we need to actually bring that out. And it's important that the young people, they actually know this, they learn this, they become empowered, and it gets them focused on education.
I don't know, I feel like, there are certain historical figures that you can't talk about without talking about their belief in a monotheistic religion. Like Malcolm X, for example, like Martin Luther King. You can't talk about these figures without the faith that spurred on, their convictions and their work. So I think you have to have a balance, but I wouldn't ever erase faith, because faith is it's a driving force, you know what I mean? Like it's a driving force, particularly for a lot of Black historical figures.